Today I just want to do a quick video on a 5.0 milligram or 5.0 milligram Mounjaro update 1 week out. So if you are new to my channel, it's a lot about weight loss right now because that is the journey I am currently experiencing. And if you are back, welcome back. I miss you guys. I swear I am thinking of content to do for you guys all the time. So I just got back from dinner, which I just did a little vlog about that. And I'll probably, I don't know if I'm gonna insert it before or after, so maybe you already saw it or maybe you're gonna see it in a minute. But I did fast all day today. So just a quick recap. Tomorrow will be officially 7 days full on 5.0 milligram of Mounjaro. I am really having a hard time understanding why I lost 0 pounds this week. Not only did I lose 0 pounds, I had initially lost 3 and then I gained it back this week. So that was really disheartening and just heartbreaking, and the fact that I haven't been able to drop those 3 pounds back. So it's just been very difficult for me. I went to go see my doctor. I went to see my doctor on Wednesday, right? And then he weighed me there and I was like 206 or 207, but then I was fully clothed. So that makes sense that I was just a few pounds heavier on his scale. And then, but that morning I had weighed 205 myself. So he sees me, he tells me that the 5.0 is going to be my next dose. I'm excited about that. You know, people keep talking about how they're losing all this weight on the 5.0. And sorry, you guys, I'm trying to get better at not messing with my hair because somebody made a comment about stop messing with your hair. And it's a nervous tick of mine. Like when I'm in public, I will like rub my nose or like, I don't know, it's just a nervous tick. It's what I do. So I'm working on that, but I apologize if it annoys you that I play with my hair. Anyways, so I got sick with COVID shortly after I seen my doctor. And then that was last week. So I found out I had COVID, and then I took my 5.0 milligram pen on Friday of last week. And I was really excited because people keep talking about how much weight they're losing and all this good stuff. And I was like, people keep saying 5.0 is really when you start to see the weight loss. The 2.5 is just the introductory dose for your body, the yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, okay. So I'm expecting like 5 pounds this week. Yeah, no, that did not happen for me. So I got down to 202 a couple of days into having COVID, and it's probably because I was hardly eating anything those couple of days. And then on the hardest days of COVID, I wasn't eating very much. But when I was finally getting better, so this week when I started, I developed like a hunger, and I was just hungry even though I was on the shot. And so I'm like, maybe it's my body because it's trying to recover from COVID and it's been fighting COVID. So maybe now my body just wants like nourishment and wants more food, which I didn't give in too much. There was a day that my boss let us go get Frappuccinos from Starbucks. And so I got a small, but I still drank a Frappuccino that morning, and I ate some egg bites, which I don't normally have breakfast. And then there was a morning where I just wanted my creamer in my coffee, and so I went ahead and broke my fast because I normally just have the black coffee, and that day I was like, I want my coconut sugar-free creamer. So even though it's sugar-free, it still has calories. And so I had that. And so I didn't fast like I typically would during the week. Usually I fast really well until at least 12:30, 1 o'clock when the girls have lunch. And then this week I was just, you know, I'm still recovering. Like you can still hear it in my voice. I'm still coughing. I still feel extremely tired. I'm still having to take Advil and stuff for my headaches because I've had insomnia really bad this week. And I was on the 5.0. And I've had insomnia really bad this week to where I feel anxious at night. And it's like I can't fall asleep. And even though my eyes are tired and my head's tired because, you know, I've been working and still trying to recover, it's just, even though I'm that tired, it's just hard to fall asleep. So I don't know. And I jumped on the scale today and I was still 205. And I weighed 202 for about a day, because then the following day I weighed 203, And I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just water weight, you know. Then the following day, I weighed 205. So I completely skipped 204 and went right back to 205. And then that's where my body's been happy. Now, I did a whole vlog on my TikTok channel about that because I'm constantly battling with myself on my body image, on my weight, on everything, you guys. If you go back and watch, I have my first official YouTube video on here, and I'm almost embarrassed. I was looking through it today because I saw a TikTok challenge where you post a facial picture of you before you lost your weight and then you're after, like what you are now. And I went back to look at that video, which I filmed that video about 2 years ago. And it's sad. It's sad to see myself on that video. You know, my face is so chubby that my eyes looked little. I don't feel like I look like that anymore. And it was sad because, you know, I still had my braces on, so my teeth are still crooked. And my face looks so chunky. And it was hard to watch. And 2 years ago, when I wanted to do my YouTube channel again, I did that video and I was very vulnerable in that video because I'm kind of talking about how my insecurities, and I'm kind of wanting to warm up to see what kind of audience I was going to grab at that time. It wasn't necessarily going to be about weight loss though, because at that point I had already lost and regained some weight. And I'm totally going off topic, you guys. I'm so sorry, but it was all leading up to my vlog on TikTok today, talking about, so you guys, and I've been very vocal that 205 was my personal goal. Of course, my doctor suggested that I lose all the way to 207. 170. He wanted me to get to 170, and I'm like, are you insane? Like, I graduated senior year weighing 160 pounds. There's absolutely no way. And shortly after, like 1 year after graduation, I was 180. And then I met my husband, and what do you do when you meet somebody and you're happy and all you do is want to go out and eat? And that's the one thing that my mom was okay with me doing, was going out to eat. So we ate out a lot. And by the time we got married, I graduated in 2002. When we got married in 2003, I was already weighing 205. So that tells you how much weight, how quickly I gained a lot of that weight. So that being said, my personal goal was 205, and my doctor's like, no, I think you can get all the way to 170. And I'm like, no, I don't necessarily want to lose my curves. I'm a very curvy girl, and I'm okay with that. I don't think that I could reach 170. I just don't see that happening for me. I mean, look how I'm struggling to get under 200. So I talk about the battles, right? Because I reached my goal. So why am I so miserable right now? Why am I not happy? Why do I not jump on that scale in the morning and say, I'm still 205, I'm maintaining? No, because in my mind now, I want to see the 100s. I'm so close. I could taste it. You know, I see the 205 on the scale, and I'm like, 6 more pounds and I'll be at 199. And then when I saw the 202, I was over the moon, because I was like, oh my God, all I have to lose is 3 more pounds and I get to see 199 on the scale. And I haven't seen the 100s, like I said, in over 20 years. So for me, but it's like, why can't I enjoy the 205? Like, I just got here. Enjoy it for a couple of weeks. Be happy that I'm maintaining. And no, that's like the constant battle of, I'm not good enough. I want more. And it's sad. It's truly sad, because my kids see that, my girls see that, and that hurts my feelings, because never do I want them to feel the insecurities that I felt growing up all my life and all that good stuff. So anyways, so that's why I'm miserable that I'm at 205, even though that was my initial goal, you guys. So I had high hopes for the 5 milligram. Everybody's losing weight on it. Everybody's talking about how they're losing 20 pounds a month, 30 pounds a month. And so I thought I was going to be one of these people. I was like, surely I got to 202 on the 2.5 milligram. Surely when I jump on this 5 milligram, I'm going to get up to the, 5-10 pounds a week loss. And that's just not happening. So that being said, you guys, I think this is a good lesson learned for everyone who hasn't reached the 5.0 milligram, who is fixing to start it, who is on their last week of 2.5, or maybe you're disappointed because you were prescribed another month of 205 and you're like itching to get to the 5 milligrams because that's where everybody's losing all this weight. And take me as a prime example of how the 5 milligrams can fail. I didn't drastically, other than me not fasting so often this week, I fasted today. So that means all week I pretty much broke my fast before, either for breakfast because I had creamer and stuff like that, or, and isn't that awful? Isn't it awful that I'm feeling guilty of putting some creamer in my coffee? I mean, come on, right? Like, I drive to work every morning and I pass a gazillion fast food places and donut places, and they have lines wrapped around the building, and I'm thinking like, that could never be me, because if I stop and get breakfast one morning, I gain 2 pounds. And so that just can't be me. I'm pretty sure I brought that on my own for yo-yo dieting so many years and whatnot, but what's done is done, right? So that being said, I'm still at 205. I stayed at 205 all week. I take my second shot tomorrow, which today was the first day that I felt like really hungry. Well, like I said, there was a few days after COVID, my initial 1 week of COVID, that I was still feeling kind of like, but I think that was just my body like, hey, I need more nutrition. I'm trying to fight COVID, flu, and strep, and you're, not feeding me. Which they say fasting is great when you're sick because your body produces its own hormones and stuff to help you fight sicknesses and disease and cancer and stuff like that. So there's that. But anyways, so yes, you guys, I have a really busy weekend. We weren't able to celebrate my husband's birthday last Friday because we all had COVID. So unfortunately, we spent it at home. I made them a cake and stuff like that, but we didn't get to do anything. And we had plans to go do things and, go out that night and have a date night and all that, but none of that happened. So this weekend, we're going to do that. We're going to make up for it. And we're actually traveling out of town to San Antonio, which is only 3 hours from here. And we are going to go to one of the sports bars that he really likes out there. Plays a lot of music he likes to listen to. So we're going to travel out there and meet some of our friends from San Antonio out there. So I'm really excited, you guys. We haven't gone out in weeks because of the whole situation where he had, been laid off. And then we were kind of really holding on to every penny in our bank account. And so we've been very frugal the last month and a half. And we're finally starting to relax a little bit. We did go out to eat tonight, which we don't really go out to eat much anymore. We've been cooking most of our meals at home because we didn't realize how much money we were spending just on eating out. And we're a family of 5, so it's never under $75, $100 every time we would go out to eat. And because we both hold pretty stressful jobs and we get home and my commute is about an hour to an hour and a half every day. So sometimes the last thing I want to do is come home and have to cook and just make a mess. And but reality has a way of changing your view on a lot of things. And so for the last month and a half, we've been cooking. Well, I've been cooking most of our meals. Since I fast most of the day, I don't worry about taking lunch or anything like that. So yeah, it's been very, very humbling the last few weeks. So I am ready to go out and have a good time. I know people ask if you can drink alcohol while you're on Mounjaro, and yes, you can. They don't recommend it. Obviously, doctors never recommend you having alcohol. They're okay with you having a glass of wine. But I've had alcohol early on my journey when I was on the Wegovy Ozempic. I don't think that I've had much alcohol on Mounjaro. Well, I say that, but we went to a happy hour maybe a month and a half ago, and I had 2 drinks, and I was perfectly fine. Like, I didn't have any weird side effects or any changes or anything like that. So yes, you guys, that's as far as my side effects and my symptoms. All my side effects were the same. I had constipation most of the week, and then day 5 hit. And oh my Jesus. I had to develop, when I was on Ozempic, I had to develop a code word for my girls at the office because Ozempic was very much one or the other. There was never like just easy going. It was either you were constipated or the floodgates were open and you just didn't know which day it was going to hit. And so I had to develop a code word at work, And I don't want to say it right now because people at work watch my videos and they're gonna know. They're gonna know when I say it. The only people that know are my girls. And so it's funny because when I run out and say my secret word, they know to like make noise in the office and distract people, because we only have one restroom and it's a unisex restroom and it's right in the middle of our break area. We have a very small kitchen and the restroom's in the kitchen, which is in the main office. So that's where everybody likes to hang out, in the kitchen. It's one little bar and where our coffee and everything is at, and the restroom is right there. So if people come out to get coffee, they'll stand there and lollygag and talk, and I'm just like, whenever I go to the restroom, get them out of here. Don't make any conversation with them. And so they all had to know what that was like. So the last 2 months, I don't go. I do not go to the restroom, just to, go tinkle, and that's, very quickly. And so when this hit 2 days ago, I was like, oh my God, you girls, code word. And I'm like running to the restroom and they're just laughing at me. But that's how bad it was. And today I haven't eaten all day. Yes, this was yesterday. Yeah, after I had my lunch. Yep, this was yesterday. And today I didn't eat all day. All I had was the coffee, like I said, and some tea. And my first meal was a minute ago, about 20 minutes ago, and I feel fine right now. I don't feel any pain or sensation of having to go to the restroom. I am gonna go walk a few miles with my daughter today, so I'm fixing to change into my workout clothes and do that. The insomnia got a little bit worse. I don't have any nausea still. Didn't experience any nausea whatsoever through this whole journey so far. I had headaches, but I'm blaming COVID, my headaches, on COVID. It could be Mounjaro, I don't know, because I had headaches before. Gilbert, I know you mentioned about the joint pain and it could be COVID related, but I had COVID last year in April, and I didn't have any joint pain then, not like this. And then I've had it since I started Mounjaro. I didn't get it during Wegovy and Ozempic, but as soon as I changed over to Mounjaro, like I said, I had started noticing my wrist pain, and like my wrist hurt all this week. Today's the first day that it's not hurting, and I'm 6 days in. And like I always say, tomorrow's injection day. So more than likely all that's gonna come back tomorrow. So I'm really excited to update you guys tomorrow. I do plan to go live on TikTok. I've been going live on TikTok more often, where I go and answer a ton of questions, and the Mounjaro community is very much big and thriving on TikTok also. And so I've been practicing. I'm trying to go live on YouTube as well, but apparently you have to request to be able to go live, and they have to approve you to do that. So I'm waiting to get my approval for that, but I think it would be awesome if I could set some time to go live with you guys and be able to talk to you. I don't know how the live, I'm assuming it's very much like TikTok, where I go live and you guys can come on and ask me questions and all that good stuff in real time. So I'm kind of excited about that, and I'm gonna go live on Saturday because I'm gonna do a makeup live on how I apply my makeup and all that. So if you guys want to go follow me on TikTok, it's also at crissyglifewithme. I will leave it in the description box. I will put the symptoms here for you so you could see everything that I had in week 1 of the 5 milligram on Mounjaro. Like always, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I kind of went off topic, but I kind of wanted to touch base on why, and I could talk about that for forever, but why I'm always struggling with being satisfied at the weight that I'm at. And so I have been wanting to weigh 205 for months, years now. And I finally get there, and it's like, why am I not as excited as I thought I was going to be? So again, you guys, thank you so much for spending time with me, watching my videos, supporting my channel. I absolutely want to say thank you to everyone who is continuously watching my videos, my shorts. I'm trying to upload shorts more often for you guys. I hope you like the new format that I literally took a minute to do that video, and I just keep changing the titles. It's the same video over and over, but with like different side effects and stuff like that. So I kind of want to keep going with that theme for a minute. But yes, you guys, I really appreciate reading all your comments all the time. Thank you so much for that. And we'll talk soon. You guys take care.
happened to the news crew?
That way, you have to be there like really early.
Well, you are there really early, baby.
And I'm just double checking as everything takes over here for y'all.
Good, thank you. You want more drink?
Yeah.
Can I get a fresh one too, please?
2 Coke Zeros?
What time is early?
So you can't even eat breakfast. You have to like get over there like over.
Every day?
Every day. Look, do it. We take me to that. I will.
Alright, you guys, I just wanted to really quickly vlog what I ate for dinner today, because I know people always ask, what do you eat in a typical day on Mounjaro, or what is your diet like? Tomorrow will be my official 1 week on the 5 milligrams of Mounjaro, and I would have not lost any weight. So today I fasted all day. I didn't eat anything. I had coffee for breakfast. I had some tea for lunch, or after lunch. I didn't eat lunch. I mean, like after our lunch hour, I had some tea. And then for dinner tonight, I ordered the Caesar salad. I ate the entire salad. And then I ate a roll and a half. And then I ate one of my pork chops and a few spoonfuls of the chili. I left the majority of the chili there. But I'm like really full. That's all I ate all day. But I guess I'm really full because that's what Mounjaro does, right? It makes you feel full faster. I could have probably really honestly ate a little bit less, but it's that mentality of I didn't eat all day, so I want to eat, you know, I want to eat what feels like a normal meal. But I probably could have just literally ate the one pork chop, the Caesar salad, and been good. But no, I wanted some of the chili because I really love their chili there. And of course I wanted a roll, because who doesn't want a roll? But in my defense, I used to eat 2 rolls, all of my chili. Usually I only eat 1 pork chop, or a pork chop and a half. So I still ate a lot less than I would have any other day off of Mounjaro, because before I would still eat something throughout the day and then still have that meal in the evenings. So anyways, just wanted to kind of vlog that. I'm fixing to go film my 1 week review of Mounjaro, because I'm just a few hours shy of it being Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my 1 week review today, and hopefully I'll have that uploaded for you guys soon. Talk soon, guys.